Hey, my name is Rena and I go by Strawberryna. My first ever YouTube video. It's mostly just like a test run, but I'm gonna be showing off my college sketchbook. This was for my spring quarter, so it goes from April 7th to June 22nd of this year. And yeah, I learned a lot. There's gonna be a lot of like notes and like thumbnails for like classwork in it. But there's also a lot of other fun things, and I feel like you can kind of tell like the turning point of like when I started to love art again. So this was a big one for me. Yeah, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope that you like it, and we'll see how this video goes. Hi, okay, so this is the sketchbook. It's burgundy, which is like one of my favorite colors, so I was having a blast with this one. I also really enjoy decorating my sketchbook, so that's why there's all these stickers. I love stickers. So if you can't tell, I love strawberries, so it's gonna be a huge theme. I kind of challenged myself this time to glue things in my sketchbook, so I have a lot of these like pushing like cutouts that I actually cut out from a pushing like calendar for like 2024 because I can't use it anymore. But yeah, so this has gone from April 7th to June 22nd. Just pretty exciting. I feel like I got through it really fast. These are gonna be like assignments, so you're gonna see a lot of assignments, like sketchbook assignments. This was my friend though. This one was pretty fun. I did a lot of these in like at the school, so yeah, I really love trinkets, as you can see, and I had just gotten like Sunny Angels at the time, so I was able to kind of use those in the sketchbook as like subjects. Definitely just more weird exercises that we had to do for my intermediate art class. It definitely was a challenge. This was basically where you had to sort of like make a line with certain emotions and things like that. Here are other like studies and stuff. So this was my first painting, which I ended up going with this idea. It was a painting with negative space, and I wanted to make it sort of about like the we're like a day without immigrants. This was just a goober drawing for an assignment. It was my cat Willow. He's so cute. So I had to make a assignment of like a narrative painting, which I actually hated this one, unfortunately. I do wish I would have gone with something more like mythology. Yep. It's just a bunch of notes here, but I love flowers. I love strawberries and flowers. It's like you're gonna see a lot of that. This is gonna be the end like idea and composition. I really wish I planned it out more. The girl was like the most planned out part of the painting. Just more notes, and also this guy, because I got this guy for my birthday. Late birthday gift, but it's okay. I think this was me working with notes for like I have to do a memory painting, which I actually really liked how that one came out. There's more just weird exercises. I love drawing people in my classes. I think I might be a weirdo for that, and I always get nervous that people are going to notice, but I love drawing people. And these are other things that just made up this history class that I was in. This is my boyfriend. I love him. We were at the school. I don't know if you can see that very well, but this is the idea that I went with. It really just kind of ended up looking like this, just a big painting, and it was really fun. These are just studies, just having a good time. I went out for coffee. I like to draw the things in my environment a lot. I think that's pretty common with artists, but you're gonna see a lot of like inanimate objects. More like planning for like assignments. My boyfriend really loves Ratchet and Clank, and so I was just drawing like the game. I don't play it, but I think it's pretty cool. The new one, the art style is pretty nice. The newest one, I guess. It's not new. I have seen this on Instagram and Pinterest all the time. I think it's so, I love this woman, whoever she is. And I needed to jump on the bandwagon of drawing her. And I think I'm really happy with it. So on Cinco de Mayo, as you can see. I think I did these in my history class. So just more people. I love people. I love this page. I love the way that I colored these because it's, spoiler alert, it's my sunny angel, my son. He is so handsome. I did do like a still life, so I did incorporate my little trinkets in there because how could I not? This was a friend. I did not do this page. Shout out to Robin though. This is my boyfriend. More of my boyfriend. He's in here like 3 times. I love him. This next page got effed up by a gusher. Devastating. That was just more assignments. This is like ideas. I was gonna make a drawing for each of my friends or a painting for each of my friends, but it's actually really hard to make like 17 paintings. Okay, guys. So I have not done that yet, but I do have a lot of concepts. So more concepts over here. I was just drawing Pinterest, like fisheye lens photos. I think these turned out so silly. I love like blocking with highlighters and then going in afterwards with pen. If you see in most of these, I like typically don't like to draw with graphite pencils. I love drawing with pens or colored pencils. A lot of these are free-handed, like pens. I was at my friend's house. I love her dog. He's so cute. He's my other son. I love him. More of my boyfriend right here. Spot my boyfriend challenge. Yeah, just all the people there. It was very fun. We had a barbershop quartet. So, this was all done there as well. I was just having a good time. This was in my history class. I was so bored in my history class. So there are a lot of pages of that class because I hated it. Boo boo. Overconsumption core. Literally, I like them. They're really cute, but I don't think I'd ever buy one. They're very cute though. More. Oh, this was like, I think this was from my art class. Yeah. Just more notes. Oh my god, I love this page so much. It's kind of like I was reinventing my art and my style and things like that. And I was so in love with this page, and I even drew on this, and this was like, I was so proud of this drawing. And then I was at a park and the sprinklers went off and it was just so horrible. It ruined everything, but it's okay because it kind of looks cool. I don't know. Very devastating though. If you go on my Instagram, you can see the process of this. I made this for a video to kind of try out filming. But yeah, at Strawberryna on Instagram. I'll put that on there. Yeah, so I was just working on like ideas for an abstract painting, which I never finished, and it really effed up my grade, but it's okay. I hate abstract. At least I hate like having abstract that people have to grade. I was in the car. I was really bored. That's all I can say. I had to make a painting, a self-portrait, and so I wanted to put my face on a model of Gustav Klimt. I really like his work. You'll kind of see more like stuff inspired by him. I think this page was kind of a turning point with my art where I realized what I kind of wanted to do, and you'll see more life come into my sketchbook. This is another assignment. These really got me. I was kind of done with it by this point. I was just experimenting with this style. Very fun. Oh my god, I love Animal Crossing. I've been getting back into Animal Crossing New Horizons this year, and I just love the outfits. I love the posing. I love the hair. I'm just like, I needed to like make myself. So, because I do have that cut. I feel like this is my cut, maybe. I don't know. I was thinking of doing the self-portrait as an Animal Crossing character, but I thought that might not be academically like the standards, you know? I don't know. So I did move forward with my Gustav Klimt, and I was doing more like small, like very small master study. I don't even think you could call it that, but I was just trying to redraw it. And then this is my idea. unfinished idea, but this was fun. This is a self-portrait of me. I think it turned out pretty good. This is my history class because I hate my history class, but it was okay. So I would just draw all the time. This was like a blob challenge. I remember in like 2016, this was like so popular on YouTube, where people were just like, I think it revives itself every now and then. We're just making faces out of blobs. It's fun. I don't know who these guys are. My boyfriend named them Nerps, but I do love them. They're very handsome to me. Very cute. I was really digging this like style of like flower, of like very simple, and it was really fun to like experiment with that. Let's not talk about this page. More assignments. I was so done. There was no color. It was all graphite. I was done. This is one of the last sketchbook assignments I had to do, and I was over it. So for my final, I had to make like a bunch of paintings. I made about 7. Yeah, and this is me kind of like thinking of ideas that I want to like sort of work with. These thumbnails really inspired the direction I end up going with, and you'll see more thumbnails as I go forward. But this is my English class and my friend. More English class. This is more thumbnails, more notes. I was very inspired by Gustav Klimt and his like maximalism and like his flowers and his like drawing of women, so I ended up going that direction. More notes, just more thumbnails, more ideas. I was really trying to lock this in. More ideas, color ideas. This is my friend Robin. They're very cool. And then more people at the school. I was trying to like work with like a sort of cartoon like style for like the people that I'm drawing. I don't know. Guess what, guys? Guess what? It's more history class. I was so done in this class. I just wanted to leave, but I didn't want to. But I love the teacher. She was so sweet, but I just did not. I could not with the class. These are more thumbnails. This is basically what I ended up going with. This is really close to the end result, at least with like the composition wise. I ended up doing a lot more colors. It's very like yellow, and I had gold leaf as well. Just more simplifying, trying to like figure out how I want to draw people. I was sitting in my old high school parking lot. That was, yeah, waiting for a friend. I experiment a lot with like Posca pens and like color combos. More self-portraits here. I really like this one. I love strawberries. I love strawberries so much, and I love pink. Here's some more just sort of like this maximalism style. I really like this style of like sketchbooking where you're just filling up as much as you can. And yeah. This was at work, and I freaking hate it. I actually quit my job not that long after this. Did not last that long there. This is my boyfriend. He wanted to draw, and so he did. And I don't know what's happening, but it's there. I was at my friend's graduation. I was drawing the people there. Very fun. I love drawing people when they don't know I'm drawing them. It's my favorite thing. Here is another sort of page where I was trying to like simplify certain things, like especially like lilies. I love lilies. I fell in love with lilies after this sketchbook, honestly. I don't like that page, but I do really like this one. I was so inspired by Gustav Klimt, and this was in my history class. This is a girl in my history class, so I'm sorry, girl, but like it is pretty far from what she looks like. But yeah, she really helped me with that post. Thank you. I get so bored in that class. These are my friends. I love my friend Kai. She's so amazing. There's my other friend at the school. I love college. It's so fun. More strawberries. I love strawberries. This is more sort of immigrant related like assignments. I made like 2 this year or 3, and yeah, this was my final for my English where I could do like a drawing. And here is a drawing. of sort of a picture of immigrants in a like facility. So this was like days before I quit my job because I was really hating it. And yeah, I was out with my boyfriend and then I drew him again, but I don't really like this one. I don't really think it looks like him all that much, but yeah. I had to submit a sketchbook tour for my art class, so I kind of left this as a goodbye as my last page in that sketchbook tour. This is me and my boyfriend. Yeah, he's a goober. More strawberries. I love strawberries. I'm trying to get back into like making tattoos and like designing tattoos, and so I was kind of like working with that sort of like black line work. I need a strawberry on my body. Like I need one, and I might just do it because I have tattooed myself a couple times. More sort of ideas. I love him. Like, hello? Oh my god. Yeah, these are all really fun. I think these would all like be good tattoo ideas. These are just divas, and I really had to draw them. I saw them on Pinterest and I just had to draw them. Their energy was too much. It overtook me. My finals week was just rough. I was just trying to distract myself a lot, and procrastinate from my actual finals. So there is a lot of art from this day, specifically June 17th. I did a lot on this day. Yeah, I ate that up. I literally ate that apple up. This was inspo from most of the stuff in here you could find on Pinterest, because that's where I get like all of my inspo from. But yeah, I've been like kind of eating up apples in my art and in real life. Here's a little me. Here's a little guy. He's also very handsome. I love birds and I want one. I don't think I could take care of one properly, so I don't think it'll ever happen, but I do love them, and I love how soft he looks and his little blush, and it's just, he's so handsome. Like, come on. Yeah, that was a lovely day. It was very productive for art. I was at a birthday party. I was really not, my art was not giving today. I was not that happy with it, but it's okay. I think these are like the last pages I did. This fell out, unfortunately, but I tried, my friend let me try these like strawberry juices from like Trader Joe's, and they're so good. Like, they are so amazing, and the packaging was so cute. I had to draw it, and yeah. And then I was like, I did these blueberries from my brain, and I think that they're like the best blueberries I've ever drawn in my life. So it was a win. It was a win today. I've been really obsessing over strawberry shortcake and just the whole vibe. So there she is. The back was a failed drawing. I lost interest. More lilies, because I love lilies. You could probably find this on Pinterest as well, because that is where I found it from. And then the last page that I decided that I was done with the sketchbook, because it really was just supposed to be for that class. But Venus flying, Venus trap. Yep. This is on Pinterest, so you can find this on Pinterest. I think that's it. I have quite a few pages left, but I did not want to fill them. This is the back. I think I have like one thing in here because oh yeah, I put my critiques for my paintings in the pockets. Oh, and corner the cob, guys. That's everything for this sketchbook. It was pretty short, I feel like, but I have never finished a sketchbook this fast, so I was really proud of it, and I think that I'm gonna be trying to finish the next one. Hi, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, leave a like and maybe a comment. This is kind of like a test video, so I'm kind of just seeing how it goes. I hope that I can make more YouTube in the future, like more videos. But yeah, that was my sketchbook. I learned a lot in this one, especially for like college. Like, I didn't realize how impactful it would be to take like a course on art, especially since I've been doing it like my whole life. But it was really eye-opening. I feel like I have more sources of like inspiration, and yeah, I made a lot of paintings, so hopefully I'll make more like on my own now. But yeah, it really opened the door to a lot more like different side of art for me. I don't know. I was kind of losing it before I started the sketchbook, and I feel like I love art again. It's so nice. So I'm hoping that I can make more art, and I'm actually doing a series on my Instagram following this next sketchbook, and I'm hopefully going to be posting every day that I work on it, and you can follow me there at Strawberryna. Yeah, I really hope you liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys again.